A very good evening to everybody. Let me do a sound test. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? All right. Okay. Okay. Good evening, ladies and good afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in, would appreciate you all come in and say hi, so that I know you guys are there and the system is working. Kok Yong, good to see you. Element Master, good to see you too. Saquan, good to see you. Sun, good to see you. Hong Yipo, good to see you. Paramiswari, good to see you. Everybody, very good to see you. Okay. Yes, you are here. Thank you so much. I'm kind of concerned whether today the system will work or not, because yesterday night the live stream just died and I don't know why. So please tell me whether the video is working. You can hear me loud and clear and you can see the visuals well as well. Okay. Can you do that for me, please? Yeah, just tell me whether everything is working well. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to sit down. Okay. And just checking on the system. Okay, I'm waiting for people to give me some feedback whether the system is working. Okay, all good. Is it loud and clear? All right. Okay, yesterday it just died. I don't know why. And it was so bad yesterday. All right, very good. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, everybody come in and give a thumbs up. Today was, now most of my time I actually do a live stream at night. But today I think I have more time, because nighttime always in a rush. So today, since it's Sunday afternoon, I myself devote more time to it. Hair is good. Your brows look lovely and your face is glowing. Wow. If you want, I'll give you my secret. Okay. Yeah, I take this thing called MSN. In fact, it's growing too wild right now. My eyebrow and the hair is the same thing. And then my face is glowing, for one simple reason, I put a lot of skincare. Okay, it is all man-made. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. So today I just want quickly to tell everybody that I think there's a very important topic that I want to. I didn't have time in the weekday because I'm always rushing, doing a lot of work, and running some courses and things like that. And I don't have time to address a very, very important issue that all Singaporeans must know, okay, which is how to harness the CPF Life. And I just want to deal with this issue really to help. Oh, so many people say the MSN very good. The guitar spa say I love your MSM. And then skip to Malau say MSM really help. I bought a bottle and have it for a few weeks. I can see some effect. Really wonderful. Very happy for all of you. Okay, we can talk about that later. Today I want to talk about CPF Life. Yeah. So everybody, please come in, and I want to deal with this big issue called CPF Life. Let me just say this categorically clear. Every one of us, okay, every one of us will have CPF Life, and you might think that you can wait until 60, 55, 65 to deal with it. You cannot. You must deal with it now when you're young. Because by the time you wait until you're too old, no use. Time has passed for you. Okay? So therefore, I want to deal with it today. Today. Or else it's too late. Yeah. So I thought because your wife loves you, that's why. That I look good. Of course, that as well. Okay. You should look at my wife. She look even better. That means I love her more than she loves me, is it? Okay. Anyway, just joking. Yeah. So today I want to deal with this issue of CPF Life. And you cannot imagine the amount of this week, the amount of angst towards CPF Life, like angst, like bitter anger, like 要杀人 the kind of feeling that people have towards CPF Life. I was like, oh my goodness, no matter how I try to tell people, do you understand? So today, since it's Sunday, I got a bit of time. I slowly walk through everybody, some of this issue. Then I slowly coach everybody on some of these things. How about that? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So Sunday, I understand people Sunday afternoon. Okay. And I deal with it now so that, so that everybody have a chance to listen to it. Okay, so I'm just going to just quickly do this. All right, give me a minute. And okay, all right, good. Okay, can everybody see the slides well? Okay. Oh yeah, Tuas checkpoint coming home. Is there a traffic jam there? Yeah. Okay, the people who wins on CPF Life are the people who plan early, as simple as that. Okay, yeah. And I'll give you the formula how to win. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of people who don't understand CPF Life, and I don't blame them. I spent close to 10 years, over 10 years, teaching people how to build up their wealth. And I totally disregard CPF Life because my concept was as long as I've got a lot of money, I don't even think of CPF Life. Oh, one big mistake, man. All wrong. Yeah. Then I realized that, wow, CPF Life is such a big money making machine and such a good thing for a lot of people. Then I start to spend more time teaching people how to take advantage of CPF Life. So today I want to address there are 5 angsts towards the CPF Life. That means 5 bitterness to the CPF Life. I want to correct everybody's thinking. And then later I have one winning strategy for CPF Life. Okay. And it's very important for us to know. Okay. I think this deck is quite long. Usually I'm quite short, but there's no simple way of addressing this issue. Okay. Usually I'll finish about 10 to 15 slides. This one 20 slides. So you just bear with me. Okay. And those people who are driving, please just listen. Don't need to look at the slides and later get into an accident. Okay, so just Chunyao, be careful. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody, continue to give a thumbs up. Let's go. Okay. Now, I will just say this from the start. This year, the government allow the enhanced retirement sum to go up by 2 times the full retirement sum. Okay. And lo and behold, wow, record $6.7 billion set aside for CPF retirement sum top up, RSTU top up scheme in the first 7 months. So people actually vote with their money. Okay, people actually vote with their money. Where I'm trying to tell you is that that actually, a lot of people saw the benefit of it. Those people who don't, I can understand. I'm going to address some of this issue. Someone asked me, is this sponsored? No, I don't even think I ever done any sponsored video before. No, I mean, I sponsor my own video in the sense that sometimes I sell skincare, sometimes I sell supplements, I sell fruits, sometimes I, sell courses, whatever. Right? But I never accepted any sponsorship before in my video from another company, not once. Okay. I don't mind if they want to pay me, but so far, because I have my own view, I don't think people want to, yeah. So you will never see me on my video promoting some animal brand brokerage or or animal sound brokerage and things like that. I don't. Okay, I don't. Okay, that's just me. Okay, I'm a I'm a businessman. But there are some areas I just don't do it. So I want to first challenge every Christina. Very good to see you. Let me say, do you think these people who put in so much money, billions of dollars money, you think they are stupid? And take note, these are contribution by the accounts of older members, 55 years and above. Do you think these people are stupid? They voted with their money, hard-earned money, Or is it because they saw something that you don't? Yeah, they saw something that you don't. There's a few 100,000 of these people, okay? And I'll answer some. I know you have a lot of questions on CPF Life. I will answer it later, but I just want to address it right now. So today's CPF Life, I will address 4 angsts, okay? The first angst is that, the government is delaying my CPF Life to 70 years old, okay? So this is angst number 1. People believing that because Mr. Tang of CPF board is a deputy CEO, he gave a CPF hack and say that from 65, if you delay to 70 years old, your payout will increase by 38%, up to 30%. A lot of people get very angry there and say that, government is trying to delay my CPF Life to 70 years old. Okay, I'll address that. Number two is that CPF Life only help the rich. The poor don't benefit. It's something for the rich. Okay, have you heard this before? Okay, thank you. The sound is better than last night. Thank you. And number three is CPF Life is my money. I know how to manage it. Why you take it away from me? Have you heard of this before? Okay, you've heard of it before. Say yes, yes, yes. And the angst number four is I'll die young. Who will live until 70 years old, 80 years old, that kind of thing, right? So CPF life doesn't matter, right? So so a lot of people think that, people say, wow, my friend 50 over years old died already. Wow, then CPF life went until 65, 70, what's the point, right? The kind of thing. So and then finally I will end up with a strategy how you take advantage of CPF life. How about that? Okay. So number one angst, which when I analyze all the angst, is about 70% of people come out with this statement. I will die young anyway. Why delay CPF life until so? Okay. Who is in this mindset? Say me, me, me. It's okay. I'm not casting a judgment towards you. Okay. And I'll attempt to address this. Okay. So a lot of people are very angry. Say, wow, CPF life 65 years old, they can take out. I already die already. Okay. I already die already. Yeah. So that kind of thought, right? Well, I just want to address this one by one. Okay. Yeah. So the first thing is Singapore life expectancy is among the world's highest. Our life expectancy on average is 83 years old. The women live very long, 85 years old. The men slightly lesser, 81 years old. Okay. But it's still very high, no? Top 10 in the world. Top 10 in the world. Okay. Despite COVID disruption, our 10-year improvement actually went up. We are top 10 for longevity. Top 10 for longevity. At one point in time, I actually thought that we're top three, but no, I think they are. Hong Kong surprisingly live very long. I don't know why. People there very stressed also. So stress is not a determinant for short longevity. So now the other one I want to address is okay. If you are by the way, this longevity age, life expectancy is at birth. At birth, at birth. Okay, that means that if you are already 40, 50, 60 years old, what do you think? Do you think you'll be higher or lower than this? Get it clear first, Okay. By the way, this is a very beautiful picture of Singapore. Um, so if you listen very carefully, a lot of people don't realize this, If you are at age of 15, okay, your life expectancy goes up because just now the life expectancy is at birth, but you already won 15 years already. So these are real data from not from Singapore. These are real data from Wikipedia. Okay, so if you add this, is 84 years old. That means that you add one more year. But you know what? If you live until 65 years old already, you are expected to live even longer because you already won the game already. So in fact, you are expected to live until 86, 87 years old. And if you live until 80 already, you are expected to live until 90. Okay? So this is how long our longevity is. So a lot of people think that they'll live young, they'll die young, they'll die young, Okay, I only say this. Maybe you think you will. Bulk of Singaporeans live very, very long. Okay. And maybe you think you die young is maybe you understand your own lifestyle better. Maybe there's some issues your life, I understand. But for majority of Singaporeans, they live very, very long. Okay. I didn't say they live very, very I didn't say they live very, very healthily. I see they live very, very long. So I think everyone needs to get that clear. Singaporeans, majority of us, okay, live very, very long. Of course, there are people who live short now. Okay, they live short, and I know I got friends who die in their 30s, 40s, 50s. I got people who get in an accident. I almost died when I was in my 40s as well in a plane accident. Okay. But I want to address this, and I know this one is a very provocative and maybe even get some of you angry, but I just want to say this. Listen very carefully. Stop cursing yourself to a short life, some of this critic of CPF life. When I read some of these comments and I say, I'm going to live, I can't live beyond 70, I can't even live 65. A lot of my friends die at 55. I didn't realize that, oh my goodness, a lot of people actually believe they'll die young. Okay? Many believe they die young. And I want to tell you this, there is science that prove that people who believe they die young actually die young. Would you agree with me? People who actually believe that they will die young actually die young. Well, I try to research on this science why that happened, and it's not unthinkable. It's because they have resigned themselves that they will die young, and they then, as a result, I'm not going to live long anyway. Why care so much, right? Well, I believe that I will live long. I hope to live to 100 years old, if not 90. And as a result, wow, I'm very motivated to do everything right to live to that age. Right? Y'all know how rigorous my exercise is and how I move very hard to to do all the things right to live to those age. Okay. Yes. So let me say it very clearly. Stop cursing yourself to a short life, and let me be even more curt about it. Those who believe they'll die young actually die young. Okay, actually die young because you believe it. You can curse yourself to death. And the science behind is that as a result, now they don't take care of themselves because it's like is the word they say is fatalism. They just resign themselves. Okay, and that's a Harvard study and CDC study. Okay, and that's because you believe it. You actually believe it, and you live towards that age. Okay, and become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, and this actual science, from belief to lead to behavior, eventually lead to biology against you. So let me say it categorically: stop believing that you will die young. Okay, and chances are you'll live your longevity with your age. Of course, there are people with issues with their health or whatsoever. Okay, and I strongly encourage everybody to try to live healthily. If you need to reduce your weight, you reduce your weight. If you need to do whatever, right? But I think Singaporeans have very good healthcare. Okay, and I just want to say that I know you are skeptical. You hate the government, you hate the CPF, you hate CPF Life, whatsoever, but you cannot hate yourself. So stop cursing yourself, believing that you will die young. Okay, I don't believe I'll die young. But maybe I eventually die young because I get an accident or suddenly hit with I know heart attack, whatsoever. But because I think I'll live old, I work towards everything possible to live old, and chances are I'll live old. Okay. The second thing I want to drive at is that a lot of people thinks that the government is delaying CPF life payout to 70 years old. Is this true or not true? Is this true or not true? The government is delaying CPF payout to 70 years old, right? Then he read headlines, never read the detail whatsoever. Let me address this very clearly. The CPF life ability to get higher returns when you get the 70 years old did not start this week. Okay, it's something that already 10 years ago already started already. Well, the CPF Life was introduced in 2009. It was introduced as a national longevity scheme to protect people from running out of money if you live old. And there was auto inclusion for those people who are born 1958 and above. Okay, this is where it matters. In 2016, 9 years ago, CPF Life amended to create the latest payout start age at 70. Listen very carefully, everybody, okay? When you reach there, you cannot believe it, but a lot of people don't even know the existence of CPF Life. It's misai, nobody understand, right? This one got to blame CPF board. Last time, long time ago, education not well enough. Nobody understand. Don't say them. I also don't understand. But a lot of people don't draw out. A lot of people don't draw out. Okay. And then they continue compound, then realize, better have a date. Okay, where they die also must draw out. So it was fixed at 70 years old. Okay, it's 2016. You can start withdrawing at 65, but the last withdrawal age is 70 years old. You have to start drawing. And after that, you not compound, you start withdrawing, drawing all the way until the day you meet your maker. Okay. And it's an auto start date now. It's an auto start date right now at 70 if you don't want to take any action. Okay. So let me say categorically, it is an option and not a policy to start payout at 70. So those people who are very bitter, very angry, whatsoever, get that clear in your mind. It is an option for your advantage, not a policy against you at not to put you in disadvantage. Okay, everybody get it clear. Everybody get it clear. It's an option for your advantage. Okay, for your advantage. So if you so harness it, right? Don't come to a conclusion so fast. Everything the government do is negative for you. Okay. I don't get paid by CPF board to say all this. So I am neutral. I'm educating you guys. Okay. I'm educating you guys. Okay. So that's where I want to say this. Okay. All your questions I'll answer later. If you don't mind, let me finish my lesson first. Now, why the 70 years old auto start date exists is because there are a lot of seniors who actually forget to take out money. A lot of people don't even know that CPF Life exists. You ask old folks, 70 years old, what the hell is CPF Life? No, yeah, that kind of thing, right? So yeah, so everybody just take note that CPF Life auto start date at 70, okay? Exists is for people who forget. And then at 70 years old, a lot of people medical needs start to come and things like that. Okay. And don't forget, for people who wish to, okay, there's a 7% yearly payout gain. Okay, 7 year pay. It is a design, not a forced delay. So everybody get that straight first. Get that straight first. Angst number 3. There are a lot of people who believe that CPF Life is only good for the rich. How many of you believe in that? Okay. CPF Life is only good for the rich. Okay. Yeah, the poor suffer like shit because of CPF Life. How many of you believe in that? Well, I don't know how to say this. Okay. Everybody who believes this, just get it clear. Okay. The rich people don't need CPF Life lah. Why would they need CPF Life? A few $1,000s only. You think the rich people need CPF Life? The rich people don't need CPF Life. Have you seen rich Singaporeans? Okay. They don't need CPF Life. Okay. Need CPF Life. It's just a few $1,000s. Doesn't matter to them. Okay. Have you seen rich Singaporeans? Okay. They don't need CPF Life. Who needs CPF Life? Get it clear in your mind. Who needs CPF Life? Okay. Who needs CPF Life? Well, the CPF Life help those, okay, that has less, not those who have more. Okay. Yeah. Middle income and below, because they do not have alternative retirement income sources. It helps those with weak money management and struggle with long-term budgeting. Have you ever thought why some people are not doing well in life? Okay, of course, minus health reason and I don't know other historical reasons. A lot of people are not good with money management, and that is why CPF Life must come in to give them the best money management source to protect them from running out of money. CPF Life guarantees you lifelong income with certainty. And that's what the vulnerability needs most. For those who are asking for CPF Life to be paid out, no, CPF to be paid out in full, okay, are very selfish because that's not what the vulnerable needs in the long run. Yes, everybody wants to have their money quickly. And what if they run out of money? Are you going to feed them? Talk so much. Right? Are you going to feed them? Are you going to give your money to them? Government problem, is it? Right? So it is designed to help the poor and the middle income, and is not meant for the rich. The rich don't need CPF Life. Okay? Yeah. So everybody got to get that clear. Okay? Yes, I agree there's a lot of education issue, but let me deal with some of this thing. Okay, everybody get it clear. If you are rich, you don't need CPF Life. What's the few $1,000s to rich? Okay, I can say it. Okay, because I can say it. I can say this. Okay, I don't want to say beyond that. I can say it, but the CPF really helps those people that need it. The poor will benefit more because they will run out of money very fast if government don't come in and help them. There's longevity protection. if they live long, the government, this money will help them to protect our money. And there are features inside the CPF Life plans. You can pick one plan that's inflation resistant, meaning that you can protect yourself inflation. That's the escalating plan. So it is an anti-poverty tool that rely on yourself, okay, and the structure of the government to protect you from running out of money. It is a financial safety net for those with least room for error. Okay? It is a financial safety net for those with least room for error. Okay? And those people who want CPF Life payout to be early, okay, you gotta ask yourself why. Why? Explain why. Yeah, explain why, right? So I see Sri Kani keep saying a payout at 62, 62. Why? Why? Yeah, why? Ask yourself why. Why 60? Why not 61? Why not 50? Why not 30 years old? Okay. Anyway, angst number 4 is where everybody say, CPF is my money. I can manage it better myself. What government don't tell me what to do with my own money, right? Is that true? Is that true? Yeah. Well, the truth of the matter is that, I have dealt with so many Singaporeans who come to me with their money matters and things like that. To date, the 1965 movement, I must have spoken to a few 100,000 people at least, a few 100,000 people, and I've seen many people. Let me tell you what's the common issue. Many people underestimate how long they live and ran out of money. Okay, and a lot of people really underestimate how long they live, and they overestimate their ability to manage their money. Right? You can't even understand CPF Life, can't even understand special account, can't even invest in the right place. Anytime buy sell, in the stock market, buy sell, run out of money, and as a result, they overspend and fail to budget through their 30 years retirement. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is a lot of people need, a safety net to protect them. And for those people who keep arguing this thing about CPF is my money, I better manage it and sell, you are not helping those people that least can help themselves. Okay? You are not helping those people that can least can help themselves. Okay? So CPF Life outperform your own planning is because nothing can give you lifelong protection. Lifelong, guaranteed, guaranteed by government. As long as you one breath, one heartbeat, the government pay. Who will protect you? Your children, your wife, okay? Who will protect you, right? So this thing has zero longevity risk, zero reinvestment risk, zero behavior risk, zero panic attack withdrawal risk, zero temptation spending risk, and auto adjust payout, bequest protection. If in case you die early, your money will go down to your dependents. Where can you find something like that? Nothing. Okay, nothing. Yeah. Let me say it categorically clear so everybody stop having the wrong perception. CPF Life is not your enemy. It's not your enemy. You're demonizing something that's trying to help you. You got it wrong. Okay. So, and I also want to say this, that no matter how you feel, how you are angry, how you whatever, just feel terrible about it. I think that your feeling doesn't matter. Your words doesn't matter. You can cowpay about it whatsoever. CPF Life by law is not optional. Okay? It is compulsory. You go and resist it, also no use. Feel bitter about it, also no use. Okay. I'm not from a government, so I can say whatever I want. So let me say in your face, those people feel angry about it whatsoever, whether you like it or not, you have to have it by law. You resist also useless. So rather than feeling bitter about it, why don't you learn more about it and harness it to your advantage? Okay, you fight it also useless. What? I want it at 62 years old. I want it. I hate the government. Rather than saying, okay, yes, I don't like it. They take my money. I bo pian. No choice. Government set up this system already. Okay, let me find out more about it. Now I now know the system like that. to make money from it, I got to do A, B, C, D. Then I do it. Isn't it the right strategy rather than feeling so bitter about it? Okay, let me tell in your face, I think that's the right strategy, right? Okay, so it doesn't matter if you feel angry about there's a risk or policy change, risk or whatever. It doesn't matter. You are powerless to change it. Even you vote a new government in, they also won't change this policy. So instead of feeling bitter about it, let you just quickly understand. Wow, actually CPF Life not that difficult to understand. Just understand 10 steps. Oh, wow, very easy. I just need to understand A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, I just need to do 3 steps. I take advantage of it. Isn't that right approach then? Yeah. Okay. Let me say, yes, play along with the game. So let me say to those people who are upset, angry, whatever, your feeling doesn't matter. Your feeling doesn't matter. Okay? Your angry words doesn't matter. Right? Your cowplay doesn't matter. Whatever you feel is not going to change this thing. So what is the next best solution? Harness it. Understand it. Right? Isn't it better approach this way? Would you all agree with me? Fight also useless. You can fight against the PAP government. You can't. Fight for what? This thing is actually for you. Okay? So let me say categorically, and now let me teach you how to make money out of it. Okay? Let me teach you how to make money out of it. So since you can't avoid it, why not make it work for you? It's actually not very difficult to make it work for you. Okay? People who wins with CPF Life, okay, are people who come to acceptance and then know how the CPF Life works. Okay, number one is that people who live long and healthy will maximize payout. Why the hell you think Mr. Lu want to live to 100 years old? Because I know if I live to 100 years old, I take a hell of money from the government. So therefore, what do I do now? I live healthily. I walk 15,000 steps a day. I do push up. I eat healthy. I take some simple supplement. I try to live a healthy life, meaningful life, social life because I want to live long. I want to get money out of the government, right? By living long, you take advantage of this. Now, could it be possible that you fail? Yes, but at least the chance, at least I try rather than cow pay. Okay, at least I try. Second is that if you think you have a long life expectation, pick the policy that suits you. It could be a standard plan or the escalating plan. But if you think that you live a short life, but let's say you got some real health issues whatsoever, then pick the plan that give more bequest to your next generation, which is the basic plan. Go understand all this strategy. Okay, go understand all this strategy. And finally, use your CPF Life as a strategic pillar, as a firm foundation. And on top of that, you stack on other assets. Okay? Rather than just fight and get angry for useless, right? Understand how this thing works. Stop cursing yourself to early death. Okay? And work towards it so you can take advantage of it. Cool? Yeah. So this is my this is my lesson for today. I put a lot of effort. Now structuring this for everybody, and I use very heavy words so that you drive into your mind. Okay, so that you are really wow. No, maybe you're right, Mr. Lu. I fight also useless. Then fight for what? Okay, now I no choice. Given that what Mr. Lu says is correct, fight also no choice. I go and understand it. Once I understand it, I'll take advantage of it. Right? The government allow you to take advantage of CPF Life. It is a policy. He wants you to take advantage of it to choose the right plan for yourself. All right? Yeah. So agree? Yeah. Okay. So let me deal with the questions one by one now. Let me do a question one by one. Okay. No guarantee after 6 years old one can live up to 100 years old. Of course, there's never a guarantee in life. Okay. So when Burry King, you came in late. I already give you the statistics. Go and watch a video again. Once you hit 40, 50 years old, the chances of you hitting 90 is very, very high. This is Singapore statistics. Okay, this is Singapore statistics. And if you believe that you'll not live long, chances are you won't. Yeah. Let me say again. If you believe that you'll live short, if you believe that you die young, chances are you will. Okay? Yes. So CPF Life acts as an income when we're healthy. It acts as a CareShield Life booster when we are bedridden and disabled. Won't burden next generation. Therefore, important to boost our CPF Life. Exactly. Abun understand this because he wants to harness it to his favor. Right? You cannot fight it. You fight it for what? Yeah. Okay. So okay, unless okay. So let me see. Okay, so CD show says this best is don't treat CPF Life as the only retirement plan. At best, a standby safety net, better safer investment. I think the right way to do is to treat CPF Life as a pillar, but not the only one, as a safety net, firm foundation for your retirement income. And from there, you layer up. Okay? Yeah. I do teach it in my courses, but that's not the point today. Yes, Mr. Jim said many of my friends overseas envy us as government bill assistance like CPF Life. The system allow us to use for retirement, housing payment, even allow us for children's study. Okay. With this kind of questionnaire from Singapore is going to finish. Why? Okay. The only worry is projected payout is never confirmed, is possible. That is true. There's always policy risk. There's also a risk where whether a PAP by the time we retire, will still be a good government. There's also a policy that also a risk whether a Singaporean will vote Worker Party in and Worker Party will continue with this not, or Worker Party will squander money away, right? There's always risk everywhere. Okay. Yep. Jennifer said CPF Life 70 is similar to Finnish pension for Finnish to withdraw the pension at 68. It's not too far away from Singapore. Okay, that's great. Okay. So I asked CPF, I asked ChatGPT Singapore average inflation of past 5 years. The answer is 3.1%. If this is correct, the future trend is similar. Do you think it's still worthwhile to start at 70? Okay, CP Neo, there's one thing you need to take note that there is an escalating plan that rises at 2%. It's not enough, but at least it's 2% rise every year. That you can change it. And of course, if you want to start at 65 years old, you can. It's an option. So let me say it very clear: who benefits from delaying to 70 years old? People with long life, as simple as that. They live to 90, 95, 100 years old. They are, depending on what they put in, they will benefit a lot more from it. Okay. And last 5 years, inflation rate is not typical of the last 20 years because we hit a great inflation in 2022 and 2023. That's because the Federal Reserve and many central banks were printing money like crazy. Usually it's about 2%. And to be frank, 2% is exactly the escalating plan's inflation rate. So go find out more about it. Okay, I'm happy to understand. I'm happy to help you understand more, but don't get bitter the point that you get mental block. Okay. Lily asked, is it true that when CPF Life started payout, the interest will still compound? Okay, so when you put money at 55 years old into the retirement account, it will compound all the way until 65, 70 years old, the date that you decide to take out. Let's say I decide to take out at 65 years old. This part of the interest that is compounding belongs to you. But once you say this is my drawout date, from that day onwards, the interest is a pool interest. Okay, it gives to other people who live long and take out from other people who live short. In that sense, okay, it's a pool interest. But that's okay. That's how insurance work. Okay, that's how they protect you from lifelong expectation. Keep asking questions so I can help you understand. Yep. Government is correct to let people choose when to pay out. Default at 70. Okay. Wait. Over. Okay. Wait. There's maybe a fear because CPF Life is such a substantial part of the poor payout that if something goes wrong, they will suffer. Okay. Yes. But that's where MediShield comes in. That's where CareShield Life comes in. There are other plans in the CPF structure that protect the poor. Let me say categorically, the rich don't need CPF Life. The rich don't need MediSave Life, right? 看不起 a few $1,000. But people who are middle income, and are poor, this is their lifeline. And if you tell them, yeah, take it earlier, they lost their lifeline, the blood is on your hands. Yeah. Okay. So get that clear in your mind. It is the lower income that needs CPF Life. Yeah. Stop allowing this mindset that government is doing this to take away our money. Yeah. Okay. And frankly speaking, your thought doesn't matter. Yeah. Because whatever you may think, the government will still have this policy there. Then better harness it. Okay. Okay, someone said it's not about dying young. The main issue, we have 10 years of ill health before dying. So by 60, it's hard to do things you want to do like traveling. I think most people in Singapore will have pretty good health. Not all. 60 to 70 is still very good health. Beyond 70, then is, the health will start to come down. So do everything possible to protect your health well-being. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So uh Sri Kandi keeps saying that payout should start at 62. Why 62? Shouldn't you be continuing to work at 62? I think most of us will continue to work until 65, 70 years old, right? The law allows it. In fact, the law requires the employer to give you a re-employment offer up to 68, and soon will be 70 years old. Now you say, I work too hard already. But if you enjoy your work, you want to work, right? So maybe the answer is go switch to another job that you like. Okay. All right. So okay, I'm trying to address some of your concern. I think government should take part in your cause to educate citizens. I'm doing my part in free education such as this. And those people who want to take advantage of it to hit 10, 15, $20,000 retirement income, then you attend my course. If you don't want to hit that kind of retirement income, never mind. Okay. But here, free. Everybody gets education from me. Yeah. I drive straight in everybody's mind. When Sunday I got time. If not eligible for matching top up, is it still worth about top up $2,000? Okay, my personal view is this. Okay, first set yourself a sum of money for a rainy day. That could be in your ordinary account, but for the rest of you, try to top up your retirement account as high as possible. Okay, yeah, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. I don't think it's right for you to say Workers' Party squander money. No, I'm saying don't get sensitive. I'm saying this I'm trying to say policy risks all exist. Policy risks all exist. Policy risk means could be number one, PAP government makan our money. Okay, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. I didn't say it's high. I say it's possible. Policy risk number two, government change goalposts. Is it possible? Yes. Policy risk three, PAP get voted out, Workers' Party comes in. Okay, and the risk could be Workers' Party. Okay, is good or bad. If it turn out bad, the money also gone. Every policy risk exists everywhere. So my point is, you say there is policy risk. Policy risk happen everywhere. Yeah, doesn't go away whatever you say. Okay. There's no perfect system, but at least it will help us when we are old. My retirement goalposts keep shifting, but I think a benefit. Okay. So people who wants to opt for 70 years old means they have a long life expectation. As simple as that. 65, shorter life expectation. You know yourself best. Then you pick the one that suits you. Okay. Christina say, first of all, Christina, you don't look 71 from a photo. You're 71 and still topping on my CPF retirement fund. Wonderful. It has high interest. Okay. Can you show me a calculation how you make 1.7? That one you have to attend my course, because the one got a CPF hack that I don't want to talk about it in public. Because later I tell people already, everybody know about it. Then I tell it to a smaller group so that we can contain it. You tell everybody, then CPF board find out, they close the heck, and then I lose my source of high CPF life. Okay, decide to take out from 70 years old, still want to top up every year, what's the payout? It depends on individual. 65 just nice, I enjoy my payout. Okay, let me say this very clearly. If you work until 65, if you decided, a lot of y'all say this, I'm going to retire young, I'm going to retire young. Then comes 65 years old, a lot of y'all will ask your employer, please give me a job. I don't want to go back home and see my wife, don't want to come back and see my children every day. Sorry, don't want to go back home and see my wife or my husband every day. They nag at me or whatever. Give me a job, even a part-time job also good. Then you continue to work, you got income, ma. You got income, why you going to need take out your CPF life for what? Okay, let it compound, and then it grow to a bigger number, so that when you retire at 70 or 60 years old, the number become bigger. Okay, that's how you should calculate. I'll give you all the strategy. Now let's say, no, Mr. Lu, I'm going to retire at 62 years old. Can also take money out of your SRS. Then later, and then use a private plan to bridge a gap. And then 65 years old, then you start taking out CPF life. Also can. All this all this kung fu, I share with you all. How comes Malaysian EPF can give such a high percent? I also ask this question there. I suspect, okay, number one is theirs is a variable rate. Number two is, give me a minute, I drink some water. Wow, their return rate is insanely high, 5-6%. So the people look down on Malaysia, walao, especially those Malaysian who are watching my channel, you can hate your government, you can hate your EPF, but don't kiss your EPF money goodbye. It is one of the most powerful money wealth creator in your country. The problem is that a lot of Malaysians don't trust their government. So they're afraid that the government will take their money away. But the EPF is an insanely powerful money compounder. Insane. Wasted, I'm not Malaysian. If I'm not, I throw money inside and let it compound at 5-6%. Government, walao. Okay, anyway, that's Malaysia. I also don't know why they can go so high. Okay. If one pass away halfway the payout, the remaining sum of CPF go to yes. So think about it this way. If I have so much and then along the way I draw down, then I die. This part goes to your beneficiary. Okay. CPF Life payout at 50 ends at 65. Then you earn interest at 5 years younger. No, think about it. At 50 years old, you start drawing that you defeat the purpose of CPF Life, which is meant for longevity protection. What you're asking for 50 and end at 65 is a private annuity plan. Private annuity plan, you can do that. Then go buy something outside. Okay? Yeah. No, if you have no income at 62, go and work. Now, if you can't work because of medical issue or whatever, that's a different story. Okay? Go and work. Okay? Go and work. At 62 years old, you're still so healthy. Why you don't want to work? At 65 years old enough for me, but got healthy, go around providing and take care of myself. Okay. Meaning start taking out as a basic plan for 70, but from 70 years old, still a top up every year. And tell you what is the payout? What you go to a CPF calculator and find out. Mr. Lu, from a CPF website, I saw a CPF like, yes. Lily, thanks for bringing that. I forgot to tell everybody. A lot of people say, but CPF Life take out so much money away from me, blah, 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 blah. Ayo. When you start drawing, let's say, okay, listen, this one very important. Thanks, Lily, for pointing out the CPF retirement account. You start accumulating at 55 years old, all the way until 65 years old. The point between 65 to 70 years old, whatever date you choose to take out is completely up to you. The day you start, you can take out 20%. You can take out 20%. Let's say I put in money here, you compound up to $1,000,000, which I know how to do it. You compound up to $1,000,000, okay? I take out 20%, 200,000 over dollars can be done. Now, some of you don't know how to do it. That's a different story. But let's say you compound, let's say $300,000. You can take out 20%, which is 60,000, right? Then the rest you compound. I won't do that. You know why? I want a high income. I want high income for a long time. Okay. Is it advisable to join CPF Life 70? It depends on you. If you have a long life expectation like I do, yes. Okay. If let's say, I mean, let's say some people maybe got hit with cancer at a very young age, have some heart issues, feel that like, they don't think they can, then 65 may be a better. So it is an option. Okay. I'm glad that the sentiment is changing towards fighting and rather now become learning. Once you are in that mode of learning, yes. Okay. Yes, then take advantage of it. Okay. Okay. So Ivy said, when you start plan early, okay, listen very carefully. In order, okay, first of all, CPF Life top up as high as possible. The income you draw when you retire is as high as possible. Who don't want high income? Get it very clear. CPF Life is a machine that prints money for you when you retire. Think about it this way first. So throw away what misconception you have, whatever, the kind of thing, throw away first. CPF Life prints money for you once you retire. How much each prints money for you depend how much you throw into it. If you throw into it a lot at 55 years old, you throw into the RA account a lot, it will print out a lot of money for you later. If you put little here, little there, okay? So you must start by making sure at 55 years old, you got a lot of money to throw in. How do you do that? Make sure that before that, you build up your special account as early as possible. So the maximum you can put into ERS is, by the time my age, for this year is 413,000. By the time I reach my age is $456,000. I have, because I started early, in my 28 years old. A lot of people don't have, never mind. That's where ordinary account comes in. I teach all this in my courses, but I'll give you a flavor of it, okay? So if you start accumulating early so that later you you have a lot at 55 years old, you throw in a lot, come to 65, 70 years old, wow, money printing machine. Those who believe that they will die young, okay, too bad. I won't. At least I work towards I won't. Okay. Yeah. With regards to health, one should buy health insurance and not rely on CPF. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. Mr. Lu, will you consider being NMP? I don't qualify. Okay. Uh, don't need to work at 62 also. Okay, just use your coffin money for first 6 years. Little sunshine, then funny. Okay, Patricia, hi. To maximize CPF return, best to maximize CPF ERS and withdraw at 70. Yes. Okay. No, but there are some people who have health issues, have insecurity issues, whatever. 65 is also fine, but just take note that at 70 years old, it favors those who live long. Okay. Okay. Work until 62 years old is not a life goal. Max. I think maybe I paraphrase what you're saying. Working until 62 years old in a job that you hate is not your life goal. Am I correct? But what if you're working a job that you like? Then that's a different story. Okay? Yeah. I'm not so sure Singaporeans have long life. My family and friends in Singapore were stricken with heart attack, cancer, stroke, Parkinson disease. Okay. David Hamtaro, do you believe in government statistics? And do you believe in in uh, in World Health Organization type of statistics? The average Singaporean live to 83 years old from birth. But if I assume you are 40 years old or 50 years old, once you reach until there, the chances of you living even higher is even higher chance. Okay, surrounding you are people, okay, that don't live long, but the statistics in Singapore shows very clearly Singaporeans are living damn long, top 10 in the world. Okay, yeah, top 10. Which cause? No, I talked about it in my previous live stream before. We do run a financial mastery course, but that's that to help people understand more about CPF and help people achieve 10, 15, $20,000. Okay, I'm selling more Pokemon card to top up. That's great. That's great. Have things that you like to do. That's great. Okay. If delay from age 65 to 70 years old, there's a 7% increase. How does it calculate? Okay. You want me to show you guys? How does it work? Okay. You give me a minute. Let me show you guys how I'll give you an actual calculation. How does it? But I need to log in my CPF. CPF first. You give me a minute. I'll show you guys how it works. Okay, so that you all understand. Okay, but this one require me to log in. So you all give me a minute now. Okay, Okay, what? Huh? Okay, wait. They don't allow me to log in for some reason. CPF Live calculator. Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to see whether I can log in when I'm doing a live stream. All right, I can. Okay, now I'll show you guys. Okay. All right, I'll show you guys how to do it. Okay. All right. Okay, are you guys ready? I'll show you guys how to do it now, guys. Okay. Now let me see whether how to do it. Okay. Wow, so many questions. Well, I cannot catch up your question. Okay, ready? Ready, guys? Okay. This is very important. Everybody must learn. Everybody must learn. Don't trivialize this. It's very, very important for everybody. Okay. So this is a CPF Life calculator. Okay, CPF Life calculator. And you can go to this URL. You just type in CPF Life calculator. Okay, it's by CPF website. It's in the CPF website. Can everybody see it now? Okay, I just want to make sure everybody can see it. Okay, and yes. So I'm actually 1972 years old, so I'm too early for CPF Life. So you play with the system. So I assume that I'm actually older at 55 years old now, okay? Let's say my retirement balance has $456,000. Why I say so is because this is the cap, ERS, okay? Now, if you don't have, then pick a lower number. Doesn't matter. Then there are three plans to select. I select the standard plan. Okay, I love the standard plan. This is the escalating plan, the basic plan. Today, I just take a standard plan. Take note of this number here. Can everybody see? So across 65, 85, 95 years old, every month I'll get 3540. Everybody write down, okay? 3540. Okay, 3540. Wait, guys. Okay. 3540. Okay. So 3540. Now, but let's say I decided that I don't want to withdraw at 65. So because I'm still working, why I need this $3,500 for? Don't want. So I decided that I will delay by 1 year, okay, to 66 years old. This thing go up by 3760, okay, 3760. So 3760 divided by 3540 is about 6.2% increase, okay? So it's up to 7%. And then you can do this and then increase again to 67 years old. It becomes 3,960. You give yourself a pay rise. And let's say a delay to 68 years old, it becomes $4,200. You delay to 69 years old, it becomes 4,470. And then a delay to 70 years old, it becomes 4,700. Okay, the jump is not 38%, I think it's 35%. So if I take 4,720 divide by, just now was how much? Okay, divide by, no, this one, okay, and this one, okay, was just now 3540, right? 3540, it is about 33% or so. Okay, so of course, I hope you understand this. Can you understand? Okay, so that's how you calculate. So you play the numbers. Okay, where? Okay, so Patricia, I hope you understand that. It's in the website. You can calculate out yourself. Okay, I better off my CPF Life. Okay, 20-year return. Okay, with the EPF, my retired parents maximize EPF. Yeah, EPF is very powerful. EPF is very, very powerful, man. Well, okay, Malaysia government, whatever you say about Malaysia government, the Malaysian government EPF is insanely powerful, man. Yeah. Malaysia government got more risk, yes, but have you think about it? Our Singapore government is very good, right? But our CPF board is a sunny weather CPF board. It's never gone through chaos before, and I wish we never. But in the Malaysia EPF system, It has gone through how many chaotic changes in the political system and still turn out okay. Yeah. So it's a system that's tested by fire. Okay. So I wish that Singapore never need to go through those fire. But the EPF is a system tested by fire and still turn out right. Okay. So do you think the EPF is lousy? Yeah. How to control EPF? Singaporeans cannot. Okay. Can only take out 20% of the year's FRS. Yes. Okay. Yes, and it's not everything, but it's quite a lot already. Mr. Lu, where to find and attend your course? Your one, I can give you all the sign up if you all want. Okay. I will tell you all how to do if you all want. Okay, but 20%. Okay, CPF Life is an ATM. Yes, it's a money printing machine. It's a money printing machine. Yeah, get that right. Okay, it's a money printing machine. Okay. Yes, CPF hack still works for those above 55, but the older you are, the less powerful it is. But as you know, 50, I would just say up to 60 years old, I think it still works. Okay. If a person have enough for SRS this year, will he still be required to return the amount used for housing? No, that's a different thing altogether. They are not related to each other to some extent. What if for those who are more than 55, how they achieve more monthly payout? You can still top up. As long as you have, that means that, let's say you're 57 years old, go and top up your your retirement account to as high as possible. Yes, there's an option. Okay, anyway. Mr. Lu, should I top up my RA 215? My RA only 11. Ayo, how come so little? Top up my advice is, okay, if set aside one sum of money for rainy day, your retirement account, I would top up as high as possible, up to $400,000 if I can. Okay, can top up RA from OA after 55? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, if my RA only have 110,000, I 57 years old, how can I join 2K to 1-to-1 matching policy? Should I talk 200K? My advice to everybody, if you have very low RA, go and top up. Right? I just show you all just now, right? I top up to $456,000. I'll get 4,007. Every day of my life, I'll get 4,007 from 70 years old all the way to 100 years old. Okay. Okay. No, ML, if you don't want, don't attend. Yeah, don't attend. Don't buy. Nobody's forcing you. Okay. Yeah. So CPF board have a rationale in their number is in the CPF life estimator how to take advantage. Oh, okay, Ron. Okay. I also asked myself this question. Okay. In the CPF board, the slider you hit as high as 1.8 million. I don't know how to reach there. I only have the formula to reach 1.26 million. I don't know how to hit the 1.8. So far, I only found the hack to reach 1.26 million. 1.8 million, I don't know how to do that. If I hit 1.8 million every month, I'll take out $10,000 on government. Yeah. Okay. But I haven't figured out. I have been trying and figure out. Ask ChatGPT, ask Auto AI also, they also cannot figure out. Nobody can figure out. Can top up RA after you start CPF Life? No, cannot. Okay, what's the possibility government extend withdrawal CPF Life at 70 years old, giving an excuse of extending working life? No lah. No. The answer is no. I don't think I don't want to say it's impossible. It's very, very low. Okay. That's why you all didn't attend my earlier, you all come in later. That 70 years old thing is an option that's been there for 10 years already. You should ask this question 10 years ago. For 10 years, they didn't increase it. Why do you want to increase it now? Yeah. Okay. So can still top up RA after drawdown age? No. Once you start drawing down, you cannot top up anymore. That's why you must top up early. Learn early. Okay. Learn early. Yeah. Okay. Learn early. Don't learn late. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah. So everybody is clear right now what you need to do for RA. Okay, let me give you the summary of my lesson again. Okay, the summary of my lesson again. Oh shucks, I forgot. I need to make an announcement. Okay, um, number one is okay. The CPF. Wait, I answer this question. I'm more than 55 years old. Renter on my HDB. Can I do a voluntary housing fund on top? Yes, you can. Okay, yes, you can. Okay, yes, you can. Huh? So let me say again. Okay, the CPF life. Okay, withdrawal at age of 70 is an option and not a policy. So don't get bitter about it. You have a choice of withdrawal at 65 all the way to 70. You decide which one is for which one. Christy, long time no see. Wow, sister Christy, long time no see. So you withdraw at 65 to 70 is an option. You decide for yourself. You withdraw at 65 is you think your life is not going to be so long. You withdraw at 70 is because you think your life is going to be a lot longer. And meanwhile, also depend whether you're still working after 65. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Then Shailene, good afternoon to you. A lot of people just came in. Okay. Maybe I just repeat. You want me to quickly run through again the key findings? I think I better run through again. A lot of people just come in. I quickly share my key lessons again. Everybody, please take this seriously. Okay. Yeah, because okay, wait, oops. Okay, wait, wrong one. Alamak. Okay. Okay. Siao lah, not Zoom lah. Okay, wait, guys. Okay, here. Okay, so man. Okay, so I'll just stress very quickly. Number one is there's a lot of people that are very angry towards CPF. I understand. Okay, let me say people are angry because they think the government is delaying their CPF life to 70 years old. People think that CPF life only helps the rich, don't benefit the poor. CPF life is my money. I know 100 myself. People think that I'll die young, so CPF life doesn't matter. I'll just say this. For number one, people think that they'll die young. Yeah, when you believe that you'll die young, chances are you die young. Because you curse yourself to a young life. But in Singapore, the longevity is very high. Average people live 83 years old. And when that's an age at birth. Okay. And in fact, if you already at 65 years old, chances are you live to 87 to 86 years old. If you are hit 80 years old, chances are you live until 90. This is the actual numbers from Singapore. Okay. So stop cursing yourself to a short life. And next one is the CPF government is not trying to delay your payout to 70 years old. It's a feature that allow you to do it. The feature was already there since 2016. Okay. So the other one is CPF life is only good for the rich. No, CPF life is meant for the not rich. The rich don't need CPF life. The rich need CPF life for what? Okay, a few $1,000 doesn't matter to them. But the rest of the world, you need CPF. Less of people need CPF life because there's a firm foundation. And next one is CPF life is my money. I better manage myself. Well, let me say this. Those people who say generally are not good in managing their own money. Okay. As a result, they want the money early. Well, people want their money early is because they need the money. It's because their whole life they didn't get their act together in managing their own money. So I'm just trying to say that it's better for you. So the final conclusion is this: CPF life is not your enemy. Okay. And I want to say this even more curt. All right. Whether you love it or not, hate it or not, you cowpay or not, CPF life is not going to change. You are forced to have it. Okay. You vote the government against it, it's still going to be there. So rather than feeling bitter, why don't you learn more about it and harness it to advantage? Okay. That's why I spent the whole live stream today talking about it. Okay. Quick summary of what I say. Okay. And let's go back. Cool. Okay. I hope you learned something today. Yes, self-fulfilling prophecy. Absolutely right. Okay. Okay. By policy is 70 all the while. You can choose to start earlier, not the way. Okay. It's good point CPF. Okay. Accumulated amount is high if you start payout. If government tries to do something funny on CPF, they'll be voted out of office. Of course. Payout is 70, the percent will be much higher. Yes. Okay. Glad it's an option, not mandatory. Yes. I'm glad people start to realize that. I'm trying very hard now to tell people not to have the wrong perception. Okay. You are the spokesman for CPF Life and ask many people to put CPF Life. Stop spreading. We reach age. Okay. First of all, I'm not a point. So, Eco, whatever your name is, I'm not the spokesman for CPF Life. I'm not even I'm not even related to CPF board. Okay. I'm educating everybody, okay, not to get the wrong perception, okay, because of your people like you who don't understand CPF Life are poisoning the mind of yourself and a lot of other people, okay. Get your act together to understand more about CPF Life and harness it to your advantage, okay. Harness it to your advantage. The 70 years old thing is an option, right? The minute you say this, I already know you are ignorant about it. Yeah, it's an option and not, okay, and not a policy, right? So get understanding so you can help yourself, right? I'm 62 years old now. Is it wise to talk about RA at this point in time? Wow, you're very close to the withdrawal age. I cannot tell you whether it's right or wrong, no? Yeah. Okay. With CPF Life, I can all in US stock market. That's one of the way to think about it. Because you have a firm foundation, CPF will pay for you. You can take more risks in life. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Chrissy said, if you think that you'll die early, then you'll die early. I think there's some science to this. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Should we invest in dividend shares like buying the stocks instead of putting in CPF Life when we draw it? Well, it depends. One has risk and one have no risk. Okay. You decide. Okay. How to achieve 1.2 million? That I teach my course. I don't want to teach in a big group like this. Later, government close that CPF hack, then I'm finished. Not finished as in, then I don't get the money. Okay. Okay, you learn a lot from this life. Thank you so much. CPF Life allow you to delay payout to 75 years old? No. CPF Life, oh, I see. If CPF Life allow you to pay out to 75 years old, will you delay? The answer is it depends. Okay, it depends. I think that 70 years old is a sweet spot. It's a sweet spot for me. 75 may be pushing a bit too much. Okay. Disadvantage of CPF, we cannot choose free retirement sum amount. You can. You can. Of course you can. From 213 to 456, you have a long range to choose. Okay. So Christy is now 64 years old. Sister Christy is 64 years old. She's not choosing the payout next year. She's choosing the payout 70. Sister Christy is healthy. Walao. Sister Christy at 64 years old know how to use artificial intelligence to create storybook, to write a storybook for her grandchildren. Yeah, very amazing. Okay. Max out your CPF to FRS is win-win. Yes. What's your advice to those not working due to health reason to top up? Okay, health reason is a lot more complicated. Okay, um, then then you might want to see how serious is your health issue. Okay, if you think a health issue is serious and your life longevity may not be that long, then you better start drawing out as early as possible. Okay, if one has less 55 years old, one can still hit ERS. It depends on yourself. I don't know how much you have in your CPF. NV last time had pension, but now CPF Life is like pension. It's good for people like me, Ye Guangzhu, yes. If one hit ERS, still can top up. Attend my course. Okay? Attend my course. Yeah. So why cool you gotta attend my course? Okay? Yeah. That one I cannot say in public. If CPF Life is a actually CPF Life is just a kueh lapis option. Yes, you got it right. You get it right. It's a kueh lapis option. Then on top of that, you add on other things. You got it right. You're so smart. Okay? Full retirement sum is getting more expensive for each cohort. Cannot get. Okay, let me tell you this. The government is probably more worried about people. A lot of people say, is really worried people having not enough for their retirement. Okay, yes. Okay, any other questions? If not, I got a quick announcement to make because there are some. Okay, I'll make a quick announcement first. Okay, make a quick announcement first. This is quite important. The last week when we asked people to sign up the course, a few people pay up. Okay, Dragon, you hold on now. Okay, a few people pay up, and then wait here. A few people pay up. Okay, and never give us their number. We don't know how to contact you. So if you are Chua something Ling, Post K something, Lim Siu something, Chan something Man, Tan something, Ping something, and Lo Siu something, can you please WhatsApp this number? We're trying to look for you guys. Your pay without never fill up the form properly, never give us a contact number. My colleagues don't know. Sorry, the cost managers don't know how to reach out to you and help you sign up. So don't pay blindly and don't sign up. Okay, and sorry. Okay, so there is a sign up. There is a sign up. If you want to sign up, I can ask my staff to sign up at 10 p.m. tonight for everybody. Okay, you scan this QR code. 10 o'clock, the sign up link will be released at this QR code at this Telegram group. Okay, everybody scan this QR code. Join the Telegram group at 10 p.m. sharp. The sign up link will be issued and you'll quickly sign up. The course is fully sponsored by the government. Okay, fully funded. Is 2 nights. 2 nights. Okay, start at 7:30 to 11. It will teach you how to get 10, 15, $20,000 monthly income. There is a CPF Life optimization strategy with a lot of other strategies, and it also give you the powerful CPF hack, which I won't talk about in public. Okay, there are 2 classes that are opening up. You'll be gone in a flash. Okay, so it's 8 and 9 of December and 11 and 12 of December. Okay, that means 1 class here, 2 class here is a night class. It's online. It's online and you can sign up. And attend it from the pleasure of your home. Okay, as long as your internet, you can sign up. There is also another course called Financial Mastery course where Mr. So Chin Heng, the Deputy CEO of CPF Board, previously, he's my financial mentor for 20 years. He's going to teach everybody, okay, what he taught me in 20 years into 2 days, okay? And his course is also available if you want to sign up, okay? So just to let you know, okay? So this is the QR code. You just quickly put in this is not sign up. This is just to yeah. I know it's very difficult to sign up. In less than 5 minutes, all taken up. So I'm opening up 2 classes today. So it will not be 5 minutes, maybe in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the whole thing will be gone. So the course is free for anybody. It's not free. It's how to say, it's fully funded by the government. So it's using a skills future. So you don't need to come up with. So you need to pay cash first for 24. For those above 40 years old, you need to pay cash first, $420. Then after they claim your skills future, the course organizer will refund you. I'm just a trainer. I'm not the company that organized this. Okay. Yeah. So to understand the difference between the financial mastery course, okay, so Mr. So Chin Heng will teach everybody about CPF, SRS, insurance, investments, debt management, asset allocation, volatility management, compounding management. He basically teach everybody what he taught me for 20 years into 2 days and more. Okay, and more. In my one, I only teach a very narrow how to build a powerful CPF retirement. How to build a powerful retirement income of 10 to 20,000. So it's 10, 15, 20 retirement income. It's a very, very narrow. This is a very, very broad course. Okay, if you can attend both, but at the very least, depend which one you want. No? Both are very good to attend. Okay. Yep. Skills future is use up. I think you can use NTUC UTAP voucher, but I think you need to still come up a bit. You tonight you can sign up and write to the person. No, there's some WhatsApp number there for you all to contact if you use up your skills future. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyone have any more question? I'm gonna stop here and now go back. Okay. Those people who are lost birds, pay money never pay money never give your account number, the contact number. So the course is free, but you need to. So let me say again, the course is not free. It's not free as in you don't need to pay. The government pays for it with your skills future. Everyone have $500 skills future that are running out this year. That means this is by 31st of December. If you don't use it, it's gone. Okay, so might as well quickly go and use it. Okay, yeah, if you don't use it, it's gone anyway. So might as well use it. Okay, might as well use it. Can so the sign up process is at 10 p.m. tonight. Yeah, it's paid by Skills Future. That's why I say it's paid. So Christy said the financial mastery course I attended. Okay, it is very good. Learn a lot from it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I go back to the share screen again. Okay. Alamak. Okay. So this one, you just scan this QR code. You will go to a Telegram group. At the Telegram group at 10 o'clock tonight, they will issue a sign up link, and then everybody rush towards it and sign up. Okay. Because there is a lot of people that will sign up, and there are only 40 seats per class. Okay. My class is online. You can take it at the comfort of your house. And Mr. So Chining one is in near in Dhoby Ghaut there, just beside the train station. Okay. Cannot see the QR code. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know why I cannot see a QR code. Alamak. Okay, so guys, you hold on now. I don't know why is it like that. Alamak. Okay, you hold on now. Okay, you hold on. What I do? Yep. Something is wrong with the QR code. Okay, let me put it. Okay, y'all get ready, okay? Yes. Can you all see the QR code on the top right? On the top right, that's the QR code. Okay, there's a QR code. And okay, any inquiries, you can also WhatsApp this number. Okay, all right. I think there's any other questions. Any other questions? These are only dates that are open. Okay, Ken? Okay, so the QR code is here on the top right. Can you all see? QR code is on the top right, and then then you can also sign up by WhatsApping this number. Okay, is it okay? Everybody quickly. This is not to sign up. This is go to the Telegram link today, 10 p.m. Mass 10 p.m. Trust me. You wait for 5 minutes, everything is gone already. 10 p.m. quickly go and sign up. You pay $420 first. The course provider is this company called Finity. I'm just the trainer. You pay first, then they will claim from Skills Future and refund you a few weeks later. Okay, so above 40 years old, you basically get it. You basically don't need to pay. You don't need to pay. Okay, is Skills Future is used up. Wow, that's 420 lor. Yeah, that's 420. Yeah, and yes, the AI course is also very good, right? Wow, Christy is the top student there, man. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So most of us will have $500 in our Skills Future that is expiring at 31st of December this year. Most of us will have. So my advice to everybody, if you haven't used up, use it up. Okay. Ken? Okay. So this QR code, sign it 10 o'clock. Don't miss it. Put yourself an alarm clock at 10 p.m., 9:59. Trust me, the sign up is ferocious. You'll be gone in a flash. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Okay. If not, I really got to go already. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Last call. If not, very important. Those people who pay the 420, please put in your contact number. Okay. If not, we don't know who signed up. CPF Life is if the person balance bequest. Okay. Yes. My course, as in the one that is called Retire Confidence course, is online. Mr. So Chin Hing's course is in real person at Dhoby Ghaut. Okay. Yeah. So mine is online. You can sign it online. Yeah. Okay. Ken, any other questions? Okay. So 9:59, it will come out in the Telegram group, the link. Quickly go and sign up. Okay. All right. If not, thank you very much, everybody. Mr. Lu got to go. Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I hope that the earlier education on CPF Life will dispel some of the myth. Okay. All right. Okay. Good night, everybody. Okay. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.